Hey, and how are y'all doing? Welcome by a new episode of Ghostopia. Now, uh, we have to re well, not we have to finish episode 1, right? I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I've already kind of spoiled myself because I tried to record this video before, but then it wasn't completely recorded, so I have to re-record it. Now, that's also the reason why it took so long for me to upload this next video, because I wanted to have some time over it so I'm not completely spoiled and I don't know exactly what's going to happen again. I know the big lines, but I don't know the exact words anymore. So you guys can watch me struggle over my words once again. Yay! Also, I'm actually very, very excited to play this game. Because I don't know why, I just love this game. It's not that much interaction, it's just reading. It's like literally a novel. But I don't know, I think it's kind of nice. Is it not? Are you guys not enjoying this? I know I am. Also, we're experiencing a heat wave right now, so excuse me if I drink. Like I said, I actually already finished episode 1, but I'm gonna do again what I missed. What was the last thing we saw? I think this one? We still read this. Yeah, this one you guys have not seen. Let's do this one. Alright. I love how the little person in the corner moves if you move the mouse. Oh god. Also, I have to like stream right after I finish recording this video as well. I have to stream. I should have recorded this video earlier, but I couldn't because there's like so many things that came in between. Okay, let's just continue. It's almost down. I don't think I've ever gone outside around that time before. Now it seems a little soft and hard to walk on, perhaps due to the rising temperature. Ah, Sayoko. Pacifica. Looks like I wasn't the only one called here. I see. I guess that makes sense. The time has come. The dawn. I wonder. I can't wait. Pacifica nods and waits her words down for a while and then... You can't wait, then let's hurry. Hey! I chase after Pacifica when she breaks into a run. It's my first outing at Down, and we dash as if we're swimming through the pristine air. Main Street looks so different compared to how it normally does. It's like a quiet, still pond. And just as how a skipping stone makes ripples in the still pond, our footsteps and Pacifica's laughter break the silence. I'm excited. Why? Not that I mind, but why are you out of bread? We take one turn off Main Street and reach a workshop garage. Anya looks at us as she sits on a garbage can placed in front of the closed shutters, swinging her legs around. Oh, hi, yo. Oh, it's Morgan? Huh? The two of us laugh when we see Anya's confused face. Anya looks to be about my age, so I don't use formal words with her. Pacifica seems to be older than me, so I've ended up using formal words with her. But not because I'm trying to keep my distance from her or anything. And it's not like I don't respect Anya either. Do those greetings mean anything? Oh, do those greetings mean anything? Not really. Nope. You starting something? Well, this is how things usually go. So, something special's waiting just around the corner. That doesn't mean things will suddenly change between us. Well, whatever, I'm tired, so let's get down to business. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. They sent me daughters when I asked for sons. Here it is. Anya signs. Her face does look like a little tired, and her posture doesn't show any enthusiasm at all, either. So, is it done? Is it done or is it not? What do you think? The way her eyes light up with confidence already spoils the answer to that question. It's done, I did it. Wanna see it? I wanna see it. I grab Anya by the shoulder when I see that. We have both lost our cool. Anya chuckles to herself and pulls a remote out of her pocket. Time for the big reveal! Not making those sounds. The shutter opens, revealing a large box-shaped silhouette inside the dark garage. Ta-da! There it is. Our hope. Our first weapon. This one's for the books. Squarish armored vehicle, at least that's what it probably is. Whoa, that's amazing, Anya. Indeed, I'm impressed. We walk inside the large, spacious garage, exploring the armored vehicle, and pat its frame. I'm not a car person, but I can tell that it's a reliable machine. The armor looks like it could deflect a few bullets, and the big fat tires look like they could handle any terrain. There is even 6 of them. I doubt you could get anywhere in the snow desert surrounding the city without something like this. Well, it's an honor to hear that. Thanks. Anya's an apprentice at the local town repair shop, so I feel like it's the first time her career skills have proven useful to us since we first got to know each other. I didn't think a repair worker like Anya would create something so impressive. It's amazing. That's all I can say. Think we can leave with this thing? I mutter as Anya shows us inside the car. You sure can. Certainly seems so. Or goal, or rather, or dream, I suppose, is to leave this city. Or to be more accurate, it's to head to my home country, which may or may not be on the other side. My friends and I have been working day in and day out towards that goal. No idea how far we'll have to go, but I made sure we can pack a lot of food and stuff. But we bring board games and stuff too. Wouldn't it be too bumpy of a ride for board games? Oh, good point. Boy, am I tired. Time to sleep. Anya lies down on the hard concrete garage floor. I look outside the window. Sure enough, it's sun almost fully rising. Ghosts always get sleepy in the morning. They can barely stay awake until early morning, but even that's cutting it close. Not fair. Me too. Vivika lays down next to the already half-asleep Anya and curls up. They look so comfortable, it makes me want to lie down next to them too. There's something I have to do before that. I get the garage shutter remote, and I also pick up a thicker blanket that Anya must have gotten ready for this little sleepover. Hey, come on. It's going to be cold if you just sleep like that. It's not like ghosts can catch colds, but they do feel cold. And even though they're wearing coats, the floor is likely to grow cold. I press the button on the remote and the shutter shuts with a rattle. I lie down on the concrete floor and loosely spread out the blanket. Hey, Anya. What? Your boss help you? Not really. Doesn't matter. Either way, but... Huh? Are you pretending to be asleep? Well, whatever. We share our warmth underneath the blanket as we drift into sleep. Eventually, our consciousness melts as we all enter one dream. If only dream like that, more like a pipe dream. And with that last thought, deep, deep, deep down into the ocean of sleep. My visions blur as if crossing the surface of the water. My eyelids are heavy, so heavy that they start to sink by themselves. But right before they close, in the sliver of my dim vision. Melody? Who's that? We walk around the street at night. In other words, during peak ghost activity hours. I never thought I'd walk around the street underneath a pitch black sky again. You don't have to be so nervous, you know. Sorry, but what? I can't find the words to continue. Our conversation fades into the air like smoke. Once I finished taking a shower, Pacifica said, "Let's go to the station." I'm not sure going there will help us prepare the welcome party for the new ghosts. The fact that the station is such a far walk away from my home doesn't help my enthusiasm either. My worst fears turns out to be accurate. Every ghost we came across gets out of the way when they see us, or rather when they see me. And it's clearly not out of kindness nor respect. Ghosts fear me. Complex emotions weigh down my heart. Resignation. I don't blame you. Sadness. Don't look at me like that. Indignation. You're already dead. What do I even have to fear? I hate this. Unable to describe my jumbled up feelings, I say something embarrassingly ambitious. I don't know if I should be apologizing, but I'm sorry. No, I wasn't blaming you or anything, Pacifica. Pacifica smiles, her eyes narrow. A sign that I haven't cleared up the misunderstanding. I curse my poor language skills. Can you hold my bag? I nod absent-mindedly and take Pacifica's hand back. The station is pretty big. It must have been an ostentatious building in its heyday. But it's hard to imagine what it used to look like now that it's an abandoned wreck. Most of the lights are broken, so it's incredibly dark inside. It's not impossible to walk here if you try hard enough, but it makes me wish I had a light. Few lights that remain intact are enough of a hindrance that your eyes can't adjust to the darkness, so anything that's in the shadows is completely dark. Pacifica strikes a match and lights the old-fashioned lamp. Pacifica is rich enough to buy high-luminance LED lamps or expensive high-power wearable lights, or at least I think she is. But for some reason, she's using a lamp. It's always been like that? I don't remember that. I feel like there's a memory that locked away somewhere in my brain. It feels odd, but it doesn't matter. This station appears to have been a terminal. At least that's the conclusion I've come to see, as all of the railroads track only come in one direction. It seems kind of fitting for a ghost town to be a dead end. At least, what I think. I follow behind Pacifica from the front entrance to the platform. There is not a star to be seen in the sky above the cracked ceiling. I see a single point of light ahead, sway slightly, several dozen meters ahead. presents a young red-haired girl. Yes, she looks nothing but young. Her name is Anya. Hey, I wasn't already reading. Sorry for the wait. Doesn't matter. You sure took your time though. You run into any problems? Each time Anya's body sways, the float light up, hovering a little less than a meter above her head, sways with it. I'm not sure how that thing works, but it makes her look kind of funny. It's like an angel hello. I mean, doesn't that seem funny? A ghost cosplaying an angel? I had Sayoko take a shower. Oh, I see. I stay silent. I decide not to say anything unless spoken to. Long time no see. Yes, guess so. Looks like I win this time. Whatever, let's see. Whatever, Passy. Not like I wanted to win anyways. And I didn't want to lose, Answer. Answer just doesn't sound right. The two of them exchange playful banter, but Anya's face looks a little stiff since these two are my only real connection to the town. Judging from what they said, I guess the two of them were betting to see who could drag me out of my room first. But I'm not enough of an idiot that I'd say something like, don't use me as a pawn in your games, too. It's necessary to just accept these sort of things if you want to revive interpersonal relationships that have remained stagnant for years or even longer. Okay, Sayako, let's head to the garbage dump. Have a drink. Why the garbage dump? I want to ask, but instead I stay silent. I don't want to disappoint them. Despite the things I say, I dream of reviving our friend. Okay, go. A slight shadow seems to cast itself over Anya's face when I say that. It's a little frightening. Did I do something wrong? I guess there's no use dwelling on it. Alrighty. Anya claps her hand twice, and the float light above her head changes from angelic halo to a shining sun. It's so bright it makes me squint. It's so bright. Maybe a little too bright? This thing is a cheap model. Hey! I don't mind being an engineering advisor, but why don't you just shop around at stores? Don't you have money? Isn't it obvious? Well, I guess. Anya shrugs as Pacifica starts walking ahead. Once my eyes adjust to the light, I follow behind. That is Anya. We didn't make eye contact, but you could say we were on the same wavelength. Whenever Anya moves, her miniature sun sways, causing the shadows cast by rubble signs and pillars to stretch and shrink. Let me explain from the beginning. The needle on the compass points north. I know. Well, you really know your stuff, Anastasia. Don't call me Anastasia. But that's what Anya is short for, isn't it? Hell no. Don't just make stuff up. It's quite cute. Like you're a princess. That's exactly why I hate it. Don't you dare try to make it a thing. We quickly backtrack the way we came. Thanks to the intensive light, it's much easier this time. It's still pitch black outside the station. I get a little dizzy thinking how long the night is. Anya claps her hands twice as the light fades. The light's mechanical core plops onto the ground. What a convenient little thing. Probably too expensive for me to afford though. And again, I guess I can't afford anything since I don't have a job. Apparently, the new girl's being interrogated at the church. Yeah, I know. That's all we know. I'm thinking that even after she gets released, her reputation with the church will remain sensitive. And I If we go shopping for her, it may sour the shop's reputation with the church. Oh. Maybe it's different with your shop, but things should get complicated with other shops due to the church's strong influence on the economy. It's important that we care for the new girl, but we shouldn't cause trouble for the other people either, right? Viveka breaks into a smile. I like this smile way more than that flawless forced smile she makes sometimes. Who cares? Rude. Shut up. As those two walk, we eventually reach the garbage dump. It's near the station, so it doesn't take long. Now that I know the garbage dump was our destination, I guess it makes sense why we'd meet up in the empty station. It's a perfect meeting place for an outcast like me. It's easy to think that when you don't talk. Good. Isn't that right, Sayoko? Huh? I was just saying it's been years since we've walked around like this. Suppose. Would you look at that? Anya's facial expression changed again, I think. I guess I can still take her off, even talking as little as possible. It's been hundreds of years, hasn't it? Has it been that long? I think so. Okay then, let's go with 9,999 years. I don't get why that script's gotten so popular. I don't like it one bit. Conversation is reassuring in two ways. First, it's reassuring to know that my presence doesn't immediately ruin the mood. And second, it's reassuring to know that I'm not the only one who has a lack of sense of time. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever heard anyone else talk about it. But maybe I just don't remember. My memory is pretty much just a fake puddle in the back of my skull. Maybe it's because it's just common knowledge. Maybe I've forgotten what common knowledge is. Ayoko? Yes? Sivika's voice snaps my inward focus, consciousness back to reality. Well, I snap back to reality. When I snap back to reality, there's a tall chain link fence standing before us. Part of it is made into open up like door. It's the entrance to the garbage dump. It doesn't look like it's locked, so we easily get inside. It's not like this place is off limits or anything, right? Nah, garbage collection isn't like exclusively merchants or something. Boss and I come here for parts sometimes too. Oh, really? Have you been here, Sayoko? I come here occasionally. Garbage dump is the alpha and the omega of this town. From garbage you come, and to garbage you shall return. It's almost like the opposite functionality of a real garbage dump. Ghosts can keep more than what they need. Any excess, be it accessory or furniture, suddenly disappears when forgotten. And just as sudden, those things appear here at the garbage dump. That's why this place might not actually be a real garbage dump. It's the same thing with ghosts. You just happen to call them that, but nobody knows if that's what they really are. They still exist regardless. Oh, it's so hard to find food in here. Get organized. That's a tall order for a garbage dump. And it turns her light on again as we carefully search over the piles of garbage. Garbage tends to end up in clumps of related items, so with that information in mind, we look for conspicuous party goods like streamers or colored pens. I find some sort of canned fish at my feet, so I pick it up and put it in my pocket. The can has the same sort of design as the biscuits I just ate, so maybe it's from the same manufacturer? That's right, even food is part of the cycle. Everything, and I mean everything, cycles back around to this garbage dump. The can of biscuits we just ate is probably back here too, biscuits and all. All of the shop-specific I mentioned collect items from the garbage dump to process and resell. Ghosts rummage through this garbage dump and live modest lives based on their needs, just as they always have and probably how they always will too. You could say that for ghosts this place is like bountiful ocean. And I suppose that might be what it's relaxing to come here. Here you can find anything, as long as it's not living. Oh my god. Quite a lot. Let's keep going. I feel like I've heard something like that somewhere before. But who was it that said it again? Ah. Ayoko! I can hear the clattering of metal as my body starts to feel like it's floating in the air. So in reality, all that happened is that the pile of garbage gave away and I lost my footing. Look, you gotta be careful, okay? Sorry. Unable to keep up with Anya's sudden movement, the float lamps crumbles into the garbage pile and shuts up. So not only did I lose my footing, but it also suddenly dark, causing me to panic for a second. Anya and I are pretty much the same height, but her hands seem a little smaller than mine. I grab her hand tight and place my feet on solid ground. I keep holding her hand until my eyes get used to the dark. Sorry. Did I have to say it twice? I may have ticked Anya off again. My hands are sweating like crazy. Oh, the car. Pacifica murmurs. The fallen garbage reveals what was hidden underneath. Sitting out of the pile of garbage is a rusty station wagon. There is no way this is a stable footing. The karting was a whole ordeal. It took until morning to work on it at one time. Only now does Anya look me in the eyes, as if peering into them. Her green eyes glow gently like beautiful emerald. Her hands start to feel warm, though I guess it's always warm and I'm only now noticing it. I relax just a little bit. What car? With one careless word, I extinguish that light. The warmth in my hand quickly fades, though that shouldn't be a surprise since she had shaken off my hand, exposed its damp surface to the cold air. Don't you remember? Even you should. No, wait, I remember, honestly. We tried to leave by car, didn't we? I'm flustered, so flustered, I get dizzy. I frantically search through my memories for what I should know, for what I shouldn't ever forget. I remember what happened in the end. Too. We all... You really are Sayoko, right? Of course I'm me. I haven't changed. I'm me, I think. But am I really? There is no way that I can be me, right? But for some reason, I'm not so confident. I'd be confident if I had something to prove my own identity, right? It's no use. My thoughts keep spilling out like snowy sand. Wait, does Sayoko change into something else if you leave her alone like cheese? Pacifica gives off a somewhat extra laugh, as if to say, well, she didn't smell like spoiled milk. Well, she did smell like spoiled milk. If Pacifica didn't come to my rescue there, I probably would have kept on panicking forever. I'm sorry, that was really out there. No, I should apologize. We all tried to leave town together, didn't we? We used the car that you remodeled. Sorry, I keep spacing out lately. I regain enough sense to avoid talking about what happened in the end. I was able to remember. I guess memories are no exception to the rule. Everything forgotten returns to this garbage dump, perhaps even forgotten memories. That's right. We tried to leave. Go to the other side. Pacifica points to the ever-expensive snow desert. The garbage pile is pretty high, so you can see far into the distance from here. Right. That's why Anya remodeled the car. That was amazing. Well, my boss helped me with pretty much everything for that. I guess we're not gonna touch the topic of what happened afterwards after all. So I guess that's for the best. I wonder if anything is on the other side. Maybe there isn't anything. Maybe there is. We'll have to go find out. The snow desert softly sparkles as it reflects the town's light. We all look at it silently. Oh, about the new girl. Jessica breaks the silence. I hope we can get along with her. It sounds somewhat sad, but not reluctant. Lonely, yes, that's the word. That's how I describe the look on her face. I'm sure she'll be nice. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Anya speaks up as if to assure her concerns. She got a similar look on her face. It makes me worry if I should too. There's still plenty of time before dawn. We all just sit down and gaze across the desert for a while. I can't peel my eyes off the back of the white horizon. Almost spellbinding. Maybe we're on an island. A small island in the middle of the white snow desert sea. Help isn't coming. Because beyond the sea, civilization has already fallen. I smile at the strange thought, a smile of relief, even though the thought isn't relieving at all. I can sense Pacifica smiling, and eventually Anya smiles too, as if unable to handle the peer pressure. I guess it's obvious that I'm smiling, but it doesn't feel bad at all. I try to play it cool and keep staring out across the sea. The other two watch as well. It's a beautiful night. We may be sitting on a pile of garbage, but it feels like a beautiful night nonetheless. About 60 out of 100. If I were to rate today, that's about how high I'd rate it. That said, I gave my rating the moment I crawl into bed, so my opinion might be a little skewed. I yawn, I sit up and take a sip of water from the plastic bottle at my bedside, a bottle I had just picked up earlier. A cold sensation passes down my throat. I let out another sign. I'm too tired to even feel tired. I'm so tired of thinking, I don't even want to think about being tired of thinking. That's how pathetic I feel. We were able to pick up all sorts of party goods, load them into a bike trailer we found lying there, and carry them off to Pacifica's place. Pacifica wanted to take home a small stylish sofa, but got into a little argument when Anya said it was out of the question. I wanted to reflect on what happened today, but the moment I laid down on my bed, I thought, nope, not happening. I tried stretching, but to no avail. It only makes it worse, if anything. The intense sleepiness quickly crushes my consciousness, so quickly I don't even have time to think about what crushing a consciousness means. Good night. Good night? At the end? Okay. The following is Sayoko's attempt of recalling her memories. Okay, let's go. Oh. The redhead girl steps on the gas. The car starts. An angry man in priest robes glares at the car from behind. I'm kidding, excited. Me too. The girl with the blonde hair and the grizzle nuzzles their face against each other. They're very close with each other. Anyway, you look to town. What? Another memory. In the middle of the snow desert. 3 girls. Who did this? Who? Tayo, behind you. Who would? Gunshot. Am I next? I'm next, am I? Sorry, but you gotta quick or gunshot. Yet another memory, an awful vague one. Someone, stop doing that! Crowd gather in the blink of an eye. Brawling men surrounded the redhead girl and the blonde girl arrive on the scene, perhaps having revived at the garbage dump. The crowd makes way. The redhead girl vomits, the blonde girl pats her on the back, and breaks down crying. The corpses wither without a sound. They mummify and fast forward, leaving nothing but bones. The man lunged at the black-haired girl. End of memory. Plaza is covered in the blood of ghosts. That's apparently what happens to ghosts when they die. Their fleeting corpses quickly begin to wither away. They grow cold from the head down. I can't believe the beast-like roar coming out of my own mouth. Even if I try to keep it in check, the rough breathing keeps spilling out. It irritates me. In relation, I tremble on one of the broken-necked corpses at my feet. The barely intact neck makes a nice squishing sound when I stomp through it onto the ground. I look up to see Pacifica and Anya staring blankly at me. Their eyes are empty, as if they are not even looking at anything. My mind is completely blank, but I do know that I've lost everything. I try to escape. I turn my back to them and try to run away, and right behind me stands an unfamiliar girl. You must be lonely. Lonely. That's what the girl said. That's the word I wanted to say more than anyone else. I feel as if I cried. Maybe I really did cry. But before I can check, the dream ends. That's the end of the chapter as well, guys. A little outro as well. Okay. But that one is actually for the next video. Because I'm gonna be honest, I am actually already late for the live stream that I'm supposed to be doing on my Twitch channel. Link is also in the description to my Twitch channel, any of my other social media. Even the Discord is down in the description. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like so I know. You always read a comment about what you think of this story, because damn, what happened? If you think you know what the words are that were like the little things that I couldn't read, feel free to also tell me in the comments, or just leave a nice comment. That would also be nice of you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And bye bye. See you later.